What's up, y'all? We normally have me, Luke, and Philip on, and we're all brothers, but we wanted to include our sister. This is Maddie. We had her read some of our favorite comics to see if she would like some comics. You're normally a reader.
Yeah, I've never gotten into comics before. It's a little intimidating. There's so many, and it's hard to know like where to start with comics.
Yeah, and when I first started, it was scary because I was like, I feel like I'm not appreciating the art.
Yeah.
If I stare at every single panel
Yeah.
for a while.
How long do I have to stare at this page before I can turn it?
Exactly. And like there's hundreds of characters and everyone has like different storylines. It's like what's the real storyline to follow? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ignoring all that, we were just like, let's just pick our favorite ones.
Yeah.
Or some of our favorite ones. These aren't like our number ones, but we're like, let's just pick our favorite ones and show them to her. And we picked all three DC comics, incidentally. Philip chose Martian Manhunter, Absolute. I did Wonder Woman Dead Earth. And Luke did Nightwing. So we just had some questions for her and seeing if we made it a little less confusing to get into comics. Let's do Nightwing first, Luke.
We made it very simple, so we'll throw some softball questions at Maddie. So, what'd you think of Nightwing?
I actually really enjoyed it. So this was the second one I read. I read Wonder Woman Dead Earth first. And so the art style was a huge shift with this one. And at first, I didn't love it. Like, I didn't like it as much because the Wonder Woman art style is so, like, beautiful and different. And not that the Nightwing one is not. But it was just hard to get my mind into it. But then as soon as I got through the first couple pages, I was like, oh, like, it just makes sense for this story, this art style. I could see myself reading a lot more of this story, this character. I really like this one because I like being able to see into his mind. That's one thing that sorry, I'm talking about Wonder Woman so much already, but like one thing with Wonder Woman, like you only get the story through the dialogue, but he actually has like inner dialogue instead of just like what he's saying out loud to other characters, which I like that a lot.
That's cool. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people are like, show me, don't tell me. But
yeah.
I like sometimes when I can just know this is what this guy's thinking.
Yes, I totally agree. Well, because then you know, like, what they're saying is true. Like, what they're saying is actually what they're thinking.
All right.
And is such a cool character to read the internal dialogue for.
Oh, I know.
He is so cool.
Yeah, I'm only halfway through. I think I've read the first 3 in this series.
Yes.
But he's just such a likable character. He's so fun. And I like the other, like Robin and Barbara.
Barbara,
Yeah. I
Babs.
love those
Girlfriend.
characters.
Did
Babs.
you, this is a little bit different of a question, but was it easy to follow along? Because these are characters that have been around since like the 60s.
I don't know anything about, like, all the Batman characters, except for Batman, obviously.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. And so that was one thing. It almost felt like stuff that I should know about these characters coming into it that I didn't know. But I don't think that it stopped me from, like, being able to understand the characters. And you can kind of, like, there's little notes that are like, see this comic for references to what they just said or what's coming up next. You can almost just imagine in your mind what happens.
I had to, after a while of realizing I don't understand everything comics, just start trucking through and being
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to miss some inside jokes every now and then, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to ever read everything.
Oh, yeah.
So you just gotta like, do I like this character? Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll keep reading some of him. Speaking of, did you have a favorite character from here?
Honestly, probably Nightwing so far. The dog, yeah. The dog is also great.
The dog?
Dog doesn't have a name yet, so I was just calling him Dog. But, no, I'm a sucker for a main character. So I usually, in whatever I read, just will like the main character the most. Like I said, he's just such a fun character, and I love getting to see, like, his story, I guess. So, yeah.
Yes.
It's been fun so far.
You haven't got through the whole thing yet, but did you have a favorite moment so far?
I thought it was fun when he sent Robin in like incognito to go visit with the kids and kind of get intel on them. And you were getting dialogue between all three of the main characters. And I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Watching the Bat family work together is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All the different Robins have like their own quirks and things.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know there were like multiple Robins until I read this, and I was like, okay, well,
yeah.
There's that. Is Batman his biological dad, or is it kind of just like a family?
I think that it actually gets to that at some point in this book, but he was adopted.
Okay, I gotcha.
So he was an orphan like Bruce Wayne, and then Bruce Wayne took it like as a challenge to himself to like do something, because like he's really good at being Batman, but you know, he could challenge himself to be a dad too.
Well, yeah. Well, I would definitely be like interested even to read more characters within this, like the Batman worlds.
And there's so many different paths you could take, and so many authors have like different ideas about the character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that I think I can speak for Sam. That like I've started to really prefer certain authors who write certain comic books.
Yeah.
Very similar to like comics. So you might find yourself doing that too, where it's like, I like the way that this guy interprets Nightwing, not this guy.
Yeah, and that's something I didn't realize too, is that like different authors could have different takes on characters. Like, it's not all one storyline, I guess.
Yeah, it's huge. It's big. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. You already kind of talked about the art. I know it's not like Wonder Woman or anything, but like, what was the most standoutish thing about the art in this book?
I don't know if this makes sense, but it was so much more like city. It's very much like, okay, this is a big city, and you know, there's a lot of crime here.
Oh yeah, Bloodhaven is like its own character in this book.
Yeah.
He's hopping around like the rooftops and like sneaking into alleys and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing that did stand out to me was the action, like how the action is drawn. It's so cool. The one part where Nightwing and Robin were fighting together, I don't remember who they were fighting exactly. Just two henchmen, and it was
Goons,
just
if you
so
will.
yeah, goons, if you will. And it was so. Oh, it was. He was clicking in his little. They haven't named it yet. Then he was like showing how he twists it and click it. It just looked like the Lego instructions. Is what it reminded me of.
Yeah,
yes,
that is a gadget if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's like, well,
He
if
pulls
I had
out
one.
he pulls out a sticks and then boom, 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 and then he tosses it to Robin.
It's like a tutorial. I love it.
You can beat Nightwing.
Yeah.
That's how he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cool. I did really like that part. What's like the biggest difference between reading like a novel versus like reading a comic book? I just am curious, since you're pretty new to this, like I was not too long ago, like how your mind goes through a page like that.
So whenever I'm reading just words on a page, I have to like come up with the whole world in my mind. And it's like watching a movie in my head. Like you have to imagine it. I like this. It's like you get that, like you feel like you're watching an action movie, but you're seeing it on the page, and that's so cool. And I really enjoyed it because, you know, as a mom, I don't get a lot of free time. And so it's been hard for me to read because I don't have very much free time. And so it's like, I don't want to. But I couldn't put this down. I was reading Nightwing last night, and I was literally reading it until my eyes were crossing. Like I couldn't read it anymore.
Yeah, that'll happen quite a bit.
It's just so engaging and so easy to follow.
And a good comic story is what, like 20 pages? There are some comics where I at least feel satisfied. I don't have to read like 10 comics to get the full story. It's just like I read just one, and that was good. That was awesome. It was like watching a TV show.
Yeah. It feels like you're watching an episode of something.
But with comics, it's like there's millions of TV episodes.
Yeah.
So it's like, just what do you want to watch? I don't know. It's It's all been written. I'll be done after this. But would you read more of this series, this particular writer, and this artist?
Yeah, definitely. I like I said, I really like the artistry, like the action is so fun. I really enjoyed the character and the way that this author... I've never read anything else about this character, so I definitely like the way that this author is writing him. Yeah, I would definitely read more.
Cool. Let's talk about Wonder Woman.
I mean, off bat, this is my, no pressure, this is my favorite writer. So I better hear gushing grannies over this. No, but seriously, what do you think overall of Wonder Woman Dead Earth?
It was just so cool. Like, I don't know. This was the first one that I read. Like, y'all sent me all three of them. And obviously, Wonder Woman is just so interesting to me as a character. She's the only one that I had, like, really heard of, to be honest, before. I feel like she's definitely more mainstream than Nightwing or Martian Manhunter? Yeah, Martian Manhunter.
Oh, great.
Whoever that guy was.
And the cover immediately drew me in, and I was like, it was easily my first pick for what to read. And it was just so, everything about it was so unexpected. So I really enjoyed this one. What's crazy though, so with Nightwing, I really enjoyed it and I want to read more. With this, I almost wouldn't want to read more past the five, right?
The four,
The
yeah.
4 books, because it's so intense, like...
Yeah, it's action-packed.
Yeah.
But that's good news for you, because there's only 4.
Yeah.
That's the end.
I was looking for more on the app that y'all sent me. I was like, kind of hoping that there would be more, but I'm glad that it's a closed story.
It is a satisfying little story.
Yeah.
You already said your main character is usually your favorite character.
Yeah.
Right? Did you like any other characters, including Wonder Woman, in this story?
Yeah, I really liked Barbara as a character. I thought she was super interesting. And okay, with Wonder Woman, like I was talking about with the narration, there's no like inner dialogue, it's just all dialogue, and so I didn't know if I could trust Barbara because there was no way for me to like read inside her mind. But yeah, I liked her a lot,
and she looks horrifying.
Yeah, she's scary.
So you don't want to trust her. Yeah, Barbara's a really cool character in there.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the mom?
Oh man, that was crazy. It was so crazy. Whenever she like popped out of the shadows as this just unexpected monster. Like finding... Am I allowed to spoil on here?
Yeah, full spoilers for Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Finding out that Amazons were the ones who were the monsters was crazy.
Yeah.
And that Wonder Woman's just devastation when she found out that she was like killing her sisters was... I don't know, this story was just so crazy from start to end. You know, the only Wonder Woman lore I know is from the DCEU, which is probably not a great start to her character. And so I knew kind of her background just from the 2 movies about her, but like this just goes so much deeper, and I really appreciated that.
Well, what was your favorite or some of your favorite moments in this whole thing?
Oh, whenever she put on the Batman belt was...
In the first one, yeah.
I got
so
chills.
Cool.
I got chills. There were just so many crazy moments. Honestly, I was not that invested in the humans. At least not as much as like the character of Wonder Woman and the Amazons. But another moment was finding the skeletons outside of Superman's Fortress of Solitude. That was crazy and just really sad, because at that point you don't know if he's alive or not, and part of me was like, I hope he's not, because that's him giving up on all these people. But it is also so sad whenever it's revealed that he's just not alive anymore.
Yeah, except that he is now
Wonder
Woman.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, when she rips out his spine.
Oh, that part is...
And starts using Superman's spine as a whip.
Literally using his bones as a weapon.
Yeah.
Have you read this one, Luke? The Dead Earth series?
No,
Okay.
It's something that Sam has challenged me to read this year, so I
Okay.
will at some point.
We would
Honestly, it just
recommend.
gets me excited to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about this by the time you read it, and you'll be okay.
Well, I really liked the character design of Wonder Woman also. It's not how I feel like I would normally imagine her. She's very, just for lack of a better word, disheveled. And I feel like it just
Yeah.
fits the world so good.
Especially because she's the one who caused all this.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's all like internally torn up about it too.
Yeah, yeah, and her costume is just a bunch of different pieces of what you would normally see from her, so it's crazy.
Well, you already talked about the art a little bit, but I mean, why do you like the art so much?
It's just, like I was talking about with Nightwing, it just fits the world. It's so chaotic. It just looks like the illustrator took his hands and like would wipe across. Since you don't get any internal dialogue, the art kind of helps you to see a little bit more inside of her mind, which is, I think that's cool. And I'm sorry if I'm using the words cool too much, but that's just
that kind of
all I
describes
can. Yeah.
It's just bombastic action.
Comic can be cool. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I read this. Honestly, I started these comics yesterday. Like, I'm such a procrastinator. And like I said, like, I just have not had much time to read. And so usually whenever I get free time, I'm like, I just want to sit down and watch a show. And so yesterday I was finally like, I just got to open one of these. And I did. And I just, like I said, I couldn't put it down. It was amazing.
Well, this is the end of this series, but would you read more Daniel Warren Johnson?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Good. Then you open the
Yeah.
floodgates. Me and Luke are going to start throwing comics your way now.
Yeah.
Stuff for you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you like these two so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Philip is not here in person right now, but he is going to do Martian Manhunter. You guys are going to see it. Transition.
Okay, so I wasn't able to get in contact with Philip, so I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the comic that he picked for me, which is Absolute Martian Manhunter. I read the first 2 books in the series, so I have not made it very far. Overall, I think that this one was the one that was most confusing to me as a new comic book reader. I had never heard of this character, actually, and so whenever I read the first book, I had no idea what was going on. But the story, if I could describe it in one word, is trippy. Like, the art is insane, and the story is so complicated at first when you don't know what's going on, but I think it's because the main character doesn't know what's going on, which I think is actually really cool. Overall, it's probably my least favorite of the 3 that I read, honestly. But I still really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading this series as of right now. Maybe I'll come back to it later, just because I feel like it's a lot at once. Like, I want to focus more on other stories for now. I really liked the main character and whatever this Martian entity is. Like, I think it's super cool the way he's being introduced, and I really like how the art style shows how crazy and just weird this is for this main character. The art was honestly my favorite part of it. This is one where the art, I think, really is it plays a major role in the story. Like, the art is telling the story. I love the colors. Like, I think the colors are so crazy and wacky, and the last question is, would I read more of this writer and artist? Yes, but not right now. Like, I feel like it's not a good starting place for new comic book readers, but I do appreciate Philip thinking I could jump right into that. But overall, I really enjoyed it, and I might come back to it later. So, okay.
And we're back.
Boy, wasn't that great. I'm so glad that Philip was able to join us for a little bit.
Well, just some overall questions. I think before any of these,
Mm-hmm.
I've only made you read Superman for all seasons, right?
Yes, yes. I've always been interested in superheroes. Like, you know, we grew up with all the good Marvel movies coming out. And so I've loved superheroes, but only in movies and shows. And I've always been interested in comics, but just, you know, like I said, it's kind of intimidating getting into it. So Superman's just honestly always been my favorite character, like favorite superhero. Like I said, I'm kind of a sucker for a main character, and I feel like he's just like the superhero, you know? And so when the new movie was announced, I was like, I want to read some Superman so that I know kind of what to expect, you know? Like what his character is supposed to be versus what is shown on the movies, so.
Yeah. And none of us gave you a Superman book to read.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Well, that's okay. I mean, since I already read the For All Seasons, I feel like that was a pretty good start to the Superman world.
Well, after reading these, do you want to read more in general?
Oh, definitely.
Maybe start even like getting your own comics.
Yeah, for sure. And I definitely want to read more.
One last question for Maddie.
Okay.
Is where the baby come from?
It disappears.
What's the dog doing? What's the next superhero that you want to like get into?
I would be interested to read possibly some Marvel, just because I'm more familiar with those characters. But also, I feel like the movies are probably so different from the comics that I don't know. I'd be interested to read some Spider-Man comics, I think. But I feel like there's probably a million Spider-Man comics.
Yes, you're right. You couldn't be more right.
I don't know. I honestly feel like, yeah, I would be interested to read characters that I have never heard of, too. Like Nightwing, I'd never heard of Nightwing before, so.
Yeah. Well, I don't think me or Luke has either read a lot of Spider-Man 2, so maybe we could all do something.
Yeah, that would be
all
cool.
pick a storyline to read through. All right, baby's getting restless. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank y'all for
hope y'all
having
had
me.
fun. Yeah, of course. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.